what made me go to college in the first place. Where I worked, business was getting slacker, and there was redundancies being offered or voluntary redundancies being offered to people, and I was sitting there at the desk one time and I was kind of daydreaming as to what it would feel like, knowing that you're going to finish your work in a month's time, not by your choice. First of all, I thought it was horrific. I thought it was going to be absolutely awful. I really felt sorry for the people that were getting the redundancies, and then the more I thought about it, the more I thought it was a great idea, a great opportunity. You got a time limit of a month to go and get yourself another job, and plus you'd be getting some extra money. And then it changed, my view of it changed to, this is a great idea. And then when I was at home, I was looking through the newspapers and looking for jobs with high pay. I thought, why not? I've taken the step to pack up my bag and leave work, and I decided, why not have a look at the jobs with all the high pay. The only problem was that they all needed qualifications, which I hadn't got. And then somebody suggested to me about going for a degree, and I just laughed at them. I thought, don't be ridiculous. I thought, mad idea. And then as time was going on, I kind of briefly checked up about going for a degree, and at the last minute I applied to the CAO for a place in Maynooth University. Not really believing that I was going to get a place, and not even believing that I was actually applying for a degree, because it was always just something that was out of reach, just something that just didn't match me, didn't match my education, my thoughts, my beliefs, anything. It didn't match anything about me. The interview was quite relaxed. It was quite informative. It was quite short. But I found that they asked all the relevant questions, made me feel very comfortable about talking about myself, about my qualifications, about my past experience of any courses I had gone on from when I had left school, and just taking note of everything that I had gained, whether I was working or not, just what I had gained that would benefit me when I was in college, and I found that was actually quite good. When I started here, I was on cloud 9. Now I felt like Miss World, Miss Ireland, Miss Professor of everything. I just felt I was gorgeous. I felt I was, just loved everything about life. It was absolutely fabulous. I felt I'd got an injection of something. It was absolutely brilliant. I was on a high 24/7. And I came out, and the crowd here was absolutely chaotic. There was so many students around, all busy, hustling around the place, going from here, there, everywhere, and it was literally a case of you either follow the crowd or you're going with them anyway. It was brilliant. The atmosphere was just fantastic. One of the subjects I chose in first year was psychology, and the reason for that was because when I was doing my social studies in Youre College, I took psychology as one of the subjects, and I found that rather interesting, really interesting. The second subject I chose was French, and I did French in school and I absolutely loved it. Now when I was doing French in school and Irish, we didn't do orals and we didn't do orals. It was literally all written work, and I still remembered a lot of the grammar for French, and I thought that was my true love when I was younger, and I thought, now's your opportunity to go and learn something. I thought this is the perfect opportunity to go choose the French. So I chose French as my second subject. Then I found that because I had not got familiar with the grounds of Maynooth, I found that actually put on a lot of stress, because the fact that I didn't know where I was going. There was codes for the rooms, codes for the different buildings. And I thought, am I supposed to be in that building over there, or am I supposed to be in that building over there? And then because I'd be running from A to B, I'd lose time, and then I'd arrive in the class late, and you think, oh, holy God, here's your one. And so I thought a lesson to be learned from that is get familiar with your surroundings so that you're more relaxed, you know where you're going, you don't have to think twice about it, you're not wasting time or energy.
So, now tell us really about your